Hey, I'm Cyclon, and this is definitive the best video for beast farming that you will be watching today. Now, in this video, I'm gonna try to highlight how to identify every single beast that is important at any point in the league, so that you are basically skipping the entire slow and tedious process of learning how to identify the beasts on your own. This is something that took me many hundred maps to get good at identifying beasts on a glance, and I'm trying to help you shortcut the entire process by just using one video, be able to identify every single important beast at any point in the league. And all you have to do afterwards is just head to PoE.Ninja or PoE.re and look at the most valuable beast, and you're good to go. With that said, let's start with the normal beasts. The Craicic Sandspitter is a variation of one of the first enemies we encounter in Path of Exile in Act 1. It is identifiable by it based on its name Mouth, where it is spitting sand towards the player, and it is really just a tiny crab, and we use it in combination with Morrigan to 6-link items, so it has its most value early into the league. The Farric Lynx Alpha is one of the two only cat-like beasts that we can capture, so it should be relatively easy to identifiable. It is used by crafters doing very specific crafting steps, and sometimes you can get rid of them in bulk, but usually it is something we only want to capture early on, and later on we're gonna be ignoring it in favor of finding more valuable beasts faster. The Farric Wolf Alpha is the counterpart to the Farric Lynx Alpha. It adds a prefix, removes a suffix, and just like the Lynx, we want to use it early league, capture it when we still care about every single chaos we can get from beast farming, and later on skip it in preference from finding a more valuable beast. The Fenumal Plagued Arachnid is one of the beasts we always want to capture. It is very easy to notice as it has a very big abdomen with blue glowing orbs on it, and it is used in the split recipe. Always capture these as you see them. The Craicic Chimeral is another beast we always want to capture. Once you get used to it, it is not that hard to spot. The ways you can recognize it is by it's small and it's bluish. Then it has gems that are red purplish started on its back. When it's a jump, it is one of the few beasts that can jump, but unlike a goat jump, it is a very short, very quick jump. The Black Morrigan is one of the easiest beasts to identify and the biggest jackpot we can make when beast farming. It is usually the most expensive beast. The way to identify a Morrigan is by its humanoid feature, as it stands on 2 legs. It has a big bulky body, it grows when it takes damage, it has wings on its back and antlers on its head. It is really hard to miss. Starting with the boss beast, we have the Saqawine Rhex, one of the few dinosaur-like creatures. It is more or less, well, it looks like a Tyrannosaurus or like a dinosaur. It is pretty easy to spot if you're hunting for it, however it is not really high on the priority list. Next we got the Farric Tiger Alpha, which allows us to fight feral first of planes. It is the most expensive boss beast usually, but it's still all boss beasts something we really don't want or need too much later into the league. It is the only tiger-like beast we can capture, with the exception of feral. The venomous hybrid arachnid, as the name indicates, is a hybrid between a spider and a scorpion, which also summarizes its features. It is a spider with a scorpion tail. It is really easy to notice once you understand that the scorpion tail on a big spider means that this is the venomous hybrid arachnid boss beast. And lastly, we have the Craicic spider crab. It is actually the hardest beast to identify due to its small nature. It is a very tiny crab with 8 legs and 2 pincers that are looking like 2 additional legs. And finally getting to the harvest beast, which we can find on any map now as well. The primal family of harvest beasts are easily identifiable by their blue pustules or bubbles or seeds or whatever it is on their back. One of them is a goat caster, second one is a big crab, and finally we got another dinosaur. The vivid harvest beast family is very easily recognizable by their green yellowish glow and the artichoke's scales on their back. The Watcher is a floaty tentacle thingy. The Vivid Vulture is one of the only beasts that can fly. It has a very short stationary flight and then it lands again. And the Farric is a Fenumal hybrid Arachnid, just reskinned in the Vivid form. And for the final harvest family, we have the Wild Beasts, indicated by the giant spikes on their back. Left to right, we have the Wild Brambleback, which is an abnormality beast. It does not have a base form. The Wild Bristlematron, which is based on what I call just a normal beast. It's kind of like a bear. And then we have the Wild Helian Alpha to the right, which is based on the Helian Alpha, which is kind of like a lion-dog mix. And there we have it. Those are all the important beasts at any point in the league. Now, if anything was unclear, if you would like any further explanation on any of the beasts, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section on Discord or when I'm live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and I will try to respond as quickly as possible. All this being said, have a lovely day, and I'll be seeing you either live on Twitch on my next stream or on YouTube in my next video. Goodbye.